In 2019, 39 kids in Youngstown lost a parent to violence. Those 39 kids will now grow up without a mom or a dad, likely facing greater challenges in life. I spoke to one woman today who says her family has not been the same since a tragic day last August.
And I just hate that he's not here to watch our daughter grow up, his other kids grow up.
Anthony Bowers was found August 18th with a gunshot wound on the south side of Youngstown. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. Now his 3 children are left without a dad.
The first week that he passed, she wouldn't sleep, she wouldn't eat. Like, you could definitely, you knew that she understood something was wrong.
Tamara and Anthony had one daughter together, now 1-year-old Maria. But Anthony also had 2 other children and was a stepfather to Tamara's other 2 daughters. Now Harris says the whole family is affected.
She doesn't understand she's only 6. And she often says, "Well, I miss Anthony." And then Maria, she doesn't understand. And the only way that I can make sure he stays alive in her life is showing her pictures and videos.
Some kids are really small and they don't understand, but even without understanding, it still affects them long term.
Currently, Youngstown is the leading Ohio city in child poverty rates. Bernie says there are links between poverty, violence, and trauma.
Poverty in itself causes a lot of issues. Poverty is attached to unemployment. Unemployment then is attached to how do I survive, and now maybe I look at something illegal to do to survive, right? And now that's attached to the system, and now I'm attached to that system, and now if I go away, it affects my children. It's a crazy cycle, right? And the only way to stop it is to begin to change how we operate and how the systems operate.
Bernie says if a child is experiencing this type of trauma, there are things adults can do to try and help. He recommends getting them in counseling, attaching them to something positive quickly to keep them focused and busy, and being understanding of their feelings. Harris said she hopes people will stop and think about the effects of their choices before acting in a violent way.
Look at the big picture, because it doesn't just affect the person that is being affected. It affects their family, friends, and loved ones, you know. Like, my daughter has to go through life without her father, you know, due to violence, and it's not fair.
In the article below, you can read more about how to help children who may be experiencing the loss of a loved one. Reporting for WKBN 27 First News, Jennifer Rodriguez.